Hi, I'm Dr. Justin Lin, chronic pain physical therapist at Rehab and Revive. Today, we're going to talk about the knees over toes guy, influencer, Mr. Ben Patrick. My thoughts on it: is it science or is it crackery? If you have been on Instagram or YouTube lately, you have seen Ben Patrick.
There's this guy that I follow on Instagram, the Kneesovertoesguy, that's become very popular.
He's the guy doing split squats and pulling sleds, claiming that everything we were taught about protecting the knees is wrong.
I was one of millions of young athletes prevented from using my natural squat mobility because of the mistaken fear of knees over toes.
For years, the gold standard in fitness was don't let your knees go past your toes or you'll ruin your joints. So, did Ben Patrick just debunk the entire medical community? Well, yes and no. Think of your knee like a door hinge. For decades, the fitness world told us, don't open the door all the way or you will wear out the hinge. So we all walked around only opening our doors halfway. The problem is the hinges started to rust. The moment life forces the door all the way open, like when you trip or run down a steep hill, the hinge snaps because it hasn't been trained to handle that range. Ben Patrick is essentially telling us to oil the hinge by using the full range of motion. The knees behind toes rule actually came from a 1978 study. It found that as the knees move forward, the stress on the joint increases. But here's what they missed back then. A landmark study by Fry, Smith, and Schilling showed that when you restrict the knee from moving forward, you actually increase the torque on your hips and lower back by over 1,000%. It's like trying to stop a car with just using the emergency brake because you're afraid of wearing out the brake pads. Sure, you saved the pads, but you just destroyed the transmission. Your body is a system. If the knee doesn't move, the spine has to compensate. Ben Patrick's ATG system focuses on three things we love here at Rehab and Revive. First, the tibialis or the shock absorber. He has made the shin muscle famous. Scientifically, this is your first line of defense. Think of it like the bumper on your car. If your bumper is made of glass, every tiny bump is going to crack your engine, which in this case is your knee. Strengthening the tibialis turns that glass bumper into heavy-duty rubber. Second, tissue adaptation. Your tendons are living tissue. They follow Wolff's Law, which means they get denser and stronger under load. If you treat your knees like porcelain, they stay as fragile as porcelain. Third, the sponge effect. Cartilage doesn't have its own blood supply. It relies on diffusion. When you go through a full, deep range of motion, it's like squeezing a sponge and letting it soak back up. It flushes out waste and brings in nutrients. Where we have to be careful and where the influencer side can get risky is the one-size-fits-all approach. As a chronic pain specialist, I see meniscus tears and severe bone-on-bone arthritis. For these people, jumping straight into a deep split squat isn't healing. It's like trying to run a marathon on a broken ankle. The science tells us that dose makes the poison. Ben's movements are fantastic, but they must be regressed. If you have pain, you don't push through it. You back up until the movement is pain-free. Then you build your foundation from there. So is it quackery? No, it's actually sound biomechanics packed in a very viral way. But remember, your healing journey needs to be specific to your mechanical needs. You don't need to be an acrobat. You just need a body that works for you. Let us know what you thought of this and drop your questions in the comments box below. Have you tried the ATG program? Did it help? Hurt? Please like and subscribe because it generally helps us keep teaching you. I'm Dr. Lim. Remember, we heal smarter.